Grade 2s, hello. Are you ready for this? The last chapter in Big Wish. Chapter 16. The sun was glowing above the trees, casting long, slanting shadows. I looked behind me, and I seemed to be 20 yards tall again. Evan, too, and Billiam's shadow looked more like a giraffe's than a dog's. It was a mild evening, about 8 o'clock. Soon it would be dusk. I had that sort of sweet, sad feeling you sometimes get on fine, quiet autumn evenings. The trees were turning from green to yellow, and a few leaves were already falling. It was Friday, so no school the next day. Me and Evan had taken the dog out for a walk to discuss the wish problem. I'd just explained to him all about what had happened, 'cause of course he didn't remember any of that stuff about everyone being so nice and nobody dying. As far as he was concerned, it hadn't happened. So, you just unwished it all? That's right. You're not, there's no danger you'll unwish about my dad being well again? 'Cause I couldn't bear it, really. No, don't worry. I've got no reason to do that. What I need to do is get rid of the rest of the wishes without messing anything up too much. But 999,835. That's a lot to get through, Evan agreed. Can't you just think of some sort of pointless wish and keep making it? And run them down like that? Like wish you were wearing a hat, and then wish you weren't wearing it, and then wish you were, and so on, till they run out? Well, I could. I was a little doubtful if this was going to use them up fast enough. Let me give it a try. I wish I was wearing a hat. I wish I wasn't wearing a hat. I wish I was wearing a hat. I wish I wasn't wearing a hat. I wish I was wearing a hat. I wish I wasn't wearing a hat. I wish I was wearing a hat. I wish I wasn't wearing a hat. I stopped. It felt weird. This hat settling on my head and then vanishing over and over again. I could just see the brim of it. It was blue. Evan looked at me and was laughing. It looked like it was sort of flashing on and off, like the light on top of a police car. Well, that's 8 wishes down, 999,827 to go. But how long did it take? I wished I knew. 10 seconds. So it takes about a second to make a wish. To get rid of them all, that would take, again. I wish I knew the answer straight off. That's over 277 hours. Or about 11 and a half days, non-stop, without eating or sleeping. At least you just used up another couple of wishes figuring it out. Yeah, great. Only 999,825 to go. There's gotta be an easier way. Can't you just use them up a little more slowly? It might take a few weeks, but... I shook my head. As long as I've got them, I know I'm gonna use them. And every wish I make makes the world seem a little more unreal and pointless. I'll go crazy, Evan. Really. I picked up a stick and threw it for Billiam. He went running after it, stirring up piles of fallen leaves. Fallen leaves. Why don't you, Evan began. Shush, I said, waving my hand at him. Fallen leaves. My mind went into overdrive. Evan, I said slowly, I think I've got it. What's the answer, said Evan. It'll work, I said. I'm sure it will. What? Evan demanded. Are you listening, Meteor? I said. I want 999,824 leaves to fall from the trees in this forest. And each fallen leaf counts as one wish, okay? Okay, the voice of the meteor said inside my head. All around us, yellow leaves, detached by the breeze, fell, swirling and twirling and twisting to the ground. Evan drew in his breath. He looked at me and grinned. Oh, neat. Nice. Sweet. Yeah, it was pretty good, wasn't it? I'd saved my sanity. I could live a normal life again. Normal, but better than before. Everyone in my family was happy. Maeve with Stefan Bumgarner, and Dad with his new job, and Mom with her art exhibition, and Ben with his lice-free scalp, magic helicopter, and new reading ability. Evan had his dad back in tip-top health. And as for me, I still had £1 million stashed on top of the wardrobe. $1 million. Just one thing, though, Evan said. You wished for 999,824 leaves to fall. I thought it was 825. Oh, yeah. I'm keeping one wish in reserve, I said. For an emergency. And that's it, folks. We are done. Big wish. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. And just because we're done this book doesn't mean we're not going to read another book. So soon, I'm going to introduce you to a different book that will be our read aloud. And we will talk about that very soon. We'll see you later. Bye.